Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome to Brand CI's new video series Incroyable Cuisiner, an artistic approach to hot food main courses. I trust you all had a wonderful weekend, and for all the viewers who are from Hyderabad, I am also confident that you must have done your duty of voting, which was held yesterday. Today I will be showing you one more plate. This time, the last week I had shown you the experiences that you can probably give it to a customer. The next few days, the plates that I'm going to show you, I would be showing you a concept. Now, when you go to restaurants for eating fine dine food, it is not just the food that we eat, it is also an experience. There is a thought which the chef has got. He's got a concept behind why he has done that plate. I am showing you a concept plate today, and my concept is earth. So let us have a look at the mise en place before we start plating the food. The meat, it's stewed loin of rabbit. Now the reason for me choosing rabbit as my meat today, as I said, my concept is earth. And that's the reason you would probably find the rabbit running around all over, and that's the reason the meat chosen was earth. I'm using a loin, and you probably find me doing the butchery. Hammer the meat, it definitely tenderizes it. And since I am also going to make it into a roll, it helps to even the meat all over. A marination, sage and rosemary go well with rabbit. Salt, pepper, a little bit of acid always helps in tenderizing. I've added bacon so that the meat remains moist during my entire cooking process, and bacon also would give me the marbling effect into my roll. Once you are rolled it, wrap it in cling wrap and make sure you tighten it well. Later on, you would also wrap it in silver foil and then stew it in the rabbit stock. A nice stock has been created using the rabbit bones, and you would probably stew your meat in that. I have also later on, once the meat has been cooked, seared it in bacon fat to give that additional flavor and a nice brown color to my meat. Coming to the sauces, the red pepper coulis I would be using. We have already used this, so you probably know the process by now as to how to make a nice red pepper jus. I would be using it to create a different effect onto my plate, which you will see doing it later. A rabbit jus, so you need to brown your rabbit bones well, followed by the myrtua, onions, carrots, celery, a bouquet garni, and then water. A little bit of tomato puree definitely enhances the color of your stock. Simmer it for almost around 4 to 5 hours. Strain it and then keep reducing it till you get a nice consistency of a jus. The jus that I have got is very highly flavorful, and make sure that you have those flavors when you probably put your food onto your plate. I have also created the white stock which I have used for poaching my rabbit loin, and a spear which I will be now demonstrating when we start plating. For the accompaniments, I have used all the vegetables that you find underground, that is the earthly vegetables, since my concept is earth. So radish, carrots, beetroot, and then I have created a soil, because when you say earth, we're talking about soil. So breadcrumbs which have been colored with a little bit of balsamic, toasted well. We generally see plants which are potted. So for the crisp onto the plate, to get a different texture, I have used short crust pastry and created a nice pot which would resemble an actual pot. So I would use this to probably put my accompaniments into it. I have also created a small bark of a tree or a plant using choux pastry. So butter, water, flour, egg, and then piped it into the form of plant and baked it. So you get a nice crisp coming onto your plate too. The kidneys of the rabbit have also been used, so I have just sauteed them nicely in butter. So we are all ready with the ingredients. I have already kept my loin of rabbit, sliced it properly and kept it in the oven for reheating. My vegetables have been tossed. For the sauce, I will be probably making a spear using ginger. Again, as I said, the concept is earth. I have used fresh turmeric, boiled it in the rabbit stock, strained, thickened it with xanthan gum, and then this is what I get. And I have added a little bit of calcium to make a spear, and I've got my algene bath out here. I've already made some spears, but I would probably be demonstrating one of them to you right now. So we would probably take liquid and add it into your algene bath. Give it a nice stir. Let it probably sit there for a minute maximum. The calcium and the algene react to form a nice membrane enclosing this entire liquid. So when you pop it into your mouth, it bursts out. So that's how you get. You would probably then wash it up in water, clean water, and there, your spear is ready. So I've already made these spears and kept. We would start off with our plating. I've got a nice looking plate out here. Now these are the different styles of plate which are the new trends that you probably find in the market. I've got my red pepper jus, almost up to the consistency of a jam. Probably see you get an effect like this. You can even use probably a cutlery or any flat surface to do that. Now this is the cup that I have got made with my short crust. I'm going to fill it up with a little bit of soil. Make sure that the soil is also seasoned with salt. I'm just going to fill it up halfway through. Now this also probably acts as your starch onto your plate. I'll probably arrange my vegetables first out here. I've got my carrots. Now carrot is one vegetable which is grown underground. I've got radish. I kept the leaves on, which gives you a nice effect out there. A little more soil so that your carrots and radish go inside. Beetroot. I've got my crisp made with choux pastry. Red radish slices. I've also got a beetroot which is scooped out to We'll be using it. Some mushrooms, as you find mushrooms growing on the ground too, and of course some microgreens. So this would be sitting besides the sauce. I've got my rabbit loin, which is put inside. The kidney tossed in butter. We've got some edamame beans. You can just wet this and give me please. Now these are the spears made with ginger, turmeric. I've added a little xanthan for thickening and then made it into a spear. Again, ginger and turmeric. These are ingredients that you find grown underground. So if you see, everything is a concept. Concept is earth. And when you take out your spears, make sure that you remove that excess moisture. A perforated spoon advisable. I've got 3 spears of 3 different sizes. And finally, my jute. Probably strain. So I've got my here rabbit jute. And there you go. Some vinaigrette on my vegetables. Now to create that concept again and an experience, what I have done is I've used grass to put my plate on. I've got some water which has been already flavored with truffle oil, which I would probably pour it in front of the gas and water the grass. It's just a concept that you probably create before the guest starts having it. So there we go. We've got the stewed loin of rabbit with earth vegetables, kidney, ginger and turmeric spear, rabbit dew and red pepper dew, I hope you have again enjoyed a new plate presentation done by us. The concept was earth. I will be coming back again the day after tomorrow with one more concept. Meanwhile, stay fit, stay healthy. Please keep liking and sharing our videos, and thank you so much for coming and watching me live. Have a nice day.